Mike, did you faint? Are you okay?
Luckily, I did not faint. I don't know why you did that. I think I'll be okay, though.
Well, if you were a Tennessee fainting goat, you would be on the floor with your arms and legs all stiff.
Wait, is this about you?
No, I'm not a
You're
goat.
not the Tennessee fainting goat?
That's what my friends call me.
Exactly. Well, I am also glad that I'm not a Tennessee fainting goat. This breed of goat suffers from myotonia congenita, a hereditary condition that may cause it to stiffen or fall over when excited or startled. You have seen these videos.
Yes, 100%. This condition affects the muscles of the skeleton of the animals. It means that basically like the amino acids needed for muscle relaxation are delayed. So when an animal is startled and tenses up, it takes several minutes for it to relax, and by then it's fallen over.
These goats are technically known as myotonic goats, but as they were introduced to central Tennessee in the late 1880s, they picked up the Tennessee moniker. They are also known as falling goats, stiff-legged goats, nervous goats, or as the Tennessee wooden-leg goat.
That last one's my favorite.
They're pirate goats. This breed of goat was especially popular as their small size meant that they couldn't jump normal-sized fences, like this is why they caught on. Many farmers in the area were able to use stone walls, which aren't easily built up, or dug under, which some examples seemed to want to do.
I mean, if you can't jump over, go under, you know? That's what I say.
That is what you say.
These goats aren't usually raised for meat, and as such, they've fallen out of favor with some farmers. However, the Myotonic Goat Registry, the people over at the MGR, they do work to protect and promote the breed, and we're going to talk about them again in a minute.
We're going to take a break now, but when we get back, Stephen is going to share some of his first-hand experience with the great fainting goats of Tennessee.
This episode of Ungeniused is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Say that you want to promote a certain species of goat, right? You got to have a website. You want to engage with your audience. Maybe you have merch you want to sell. Squarespace is where you should go. You can use insights to grow your business and site. So if you're not sure how people found out about you, you can use all of Squarespace's built-in tools to analyze your traffic, and that lets you make good decisions about improving your website and building a marketing strategy. And of course, you're going to want to send out an email campaign. You want to get people involved, keep them up to date in all the latest goat news, so you can encourage visitors to sign up as email subscribers, and then they can get your newsletter. You can customize it so it looks just like your site, so they know it came from you. And those SEO tools that apply to the web, they also apply to those emails, so you can see exactly what's going on with those built-in analytics. I love building on top of Squarespace. It's really what I recommend to everybody starting out on a website, or maybe you're rebuilding a website. Maybe your organization or company has a site that was built, back in 2007 and it's time to redo it. Squarespace is a great way to go. Head on over to squarespace.com/ungeniused for a free trial with no credit card required. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code UNGENIUS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain name. Once again, that's squarespace.com/ungeniused. And use the offer code UNGENIUS to get 10% off your first purchase and to show your support for the show. Our thanks to Squarespace for their support of Ungeniused and Relay FM.
Tell me all about what's going on here.
So for over 30 years, there's been this event in the city of Millington, which is just north of Memphis, called Goat Days. I pulled the description from their website, so let me just tell you some of the things they do here, okay? They do MGR National Championship. So again, that's the Myotonic Goat Registry. Tractor pulls, antique tractor show, barrel racing, KCBS, I don't know what that stands for, sanctioned barbecue contest, arts and crafts, horseshoe tournament, kid games, goat chariot races, live music, and more. Not mentioned here is the anvil toss, where they blow up an anvil and it flies into the air. But the big draw is the goats. You can learn about goats. You can see some goats. They have those championships. So I guess prettiest goat, faintiest goat. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I've been several times.
I need to ask, because I'm intrigued. Mm-hmm. Do people try to make the goats faint?
Yes. And I believe...
That makes me sad, to be honest.
I believe it's been a few years since we've been, but I believe they were like signs of like, please don't startle the goats.
You know people are going to do it, right?
People are going to do it.
Yeah, that makes me sad, because like... The way I kind of hear this is like, this is a bit grim, but they're kind of like in a prison in that moment, right? They're like their bodies can't stand. They just can't stand up. There's like nothing they can do about it. That's just where they are, right?
Yeah.
Like, feel bad.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, they're sort of paralyzed in a way.
Yeah.
But you can get goat cheese. I think Mary at some point got like some soap made with goat milk as a moisturizer. All sorts of goat related products.
Goat milk moisturizer.
Yeah.
All I really know about goat's cheese, I suppose, is that it's quite strong in flavor and aroma.
Well, I haven't tried the soap. I don't know if it tastes strongly or not.
Okay. Well, not like taste, but like, do you just smell like goat's cheese? I hope not.
I think what she said, it's got other stuff in it, right? So it smells like the other stuff.
Okay.
All sorts of things. So we went as kids a lot, and we've taken our kids a few times. And I think they sort of hunkered down for COVID, but they were back last year, I know.
I have some questions. So, like, you have the event description, right, which you shared, and there's a couple of things I would like a bit more information on. Mm-hmm. What is a KCBS sanctioned barbecue contest?
I don't know what KCBS stands for.
Is that Kansas City barbecue sauce?
I hope. Kansas City Barbecue Society. Why are they in Memphis? Get out of here.
Yeah, that seems a bit unnecessary.
That's not cool.
Why is Kansas City encroaching on your territory?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
That's not fair. What is a fishing rodeo?
You can go and fish, and then you have prizes for like biggest fish caught by a kid, etc.
Is it like do they make like a pool and put fish in, or is it just like a lake, or what?
There is a lake out there where they do it, but I bet they stock it for this, if I had to guess.
Is there a mechanical fish to ride on, or no? Is that not a thing?
Okay, so last year in 2022, the date, it was the weekend of September 10th. So you almost were here for that. So we needed to line the podcast-a-thon next year with this.
Okay.
And so you can do both. Get you a trip that does both.
I guess, like, I'm not like super excited about this. If you feel like it's something I need to see, then that's fine. We can do that. But like,
it's the most Americana thing I do, I think.
I'm not sure they'd let me in.
Maybe.
Like, they hear that accent, and I think I'm going to be in the fishing rodeo, but they're going to put me in the thing.
Well, we'll get you a big goat t-shirt or something. You can fit right in.
Big goat. All right, fair enough.
Well, thank you to Liza for sending in the fainting goat topic. It's been on the list for a while. I'm glad we finally got to it. You can read more about them on the web at relay.fm/ungenius/189. You can submit feedback. You can send your favorite weird Wikipedia topic to us, and it'll go on the list for a future episode. Thank you again, Liza, for sending this in. And I guess, Mike, until next time I scare you and you faint, say goodbye.
I'm going to go take a lie down. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.